see the splashing there or not. Anyway, we're just creeping along. We're still at idle speeds, not going real fast. But I'm going to turn the camera off now. What I'll do is just go out here. We're not going to go real far since it's late in the day. The sun's up about 2 hands high. If you hold your hand out and then you go 2 hands, it's about 2 hands high. But we'll go out here and I think I'll anchor out and then show you some of the things I usually do on the old boat. Like I said, I'm by myself. Family's off doing other family things this afternoon. And as I said, I wanted to make this for Owen and show him a little more about the old houseboat. Right now we're looking off the front deck, standing on the front deck and looking down the creek here. You see the buoys up ahead probably and things like that. This is a huge lake. Like I said, it's 35 miles downriver to the Gunnersville Dam. And there's places up here where this backwater will be a couple of miles wide. The river is of course not that wide, but the river is a fairly good sized river. The river will be several hundred yards wide at the most narrow point. And they're just all kind of little coves, backwater places to take a boat and have a good time. Anyway, I'm going to cut the camera off and we'll turn it back on in just a little bit. We'll go out here a ways and anchor out a while, and I want to show you the anchor there. You people that are around boats and sailors and whatever know that's called a Danforth anchor. It's a fairly light anchor. It's made out of steel, and you know, the weight's not great, but when you throw the thing over into soft bottom, sandy bottom, muddy bottom, whatever, those spikes go down in the ground, and when you set it right, it's hooked. And the chain there helps keep the anchor down and keep it, make it hook right. And I keep about 100 feet of anchor rod on the boat, anchor line, I guess you could call it. One of the first things I learned about boats, I was self-taught I've been sailing now for about 30, almost 40 years, and fooled around with old boats most of my life. Growing up, we all called everything ropes. Everything with a rope. And I found out real soon when you're on the boat, anything larger than an inch, I think it is a rope. Anything smaller than an inch is called a line. Now, those are anchor lines you see there. As I told you when we left the dock, where the old boat docks over there is about 3 or 4 foot of water. You come out here and it's kind of in the channel of the creek, and the backwater is backed up in this little, I guess it's a little valley here between the land and the ridge there. And it gets in this area probably 10, 12, 14 foot deep. But anyway, I'm going to put the boat on idle and drop the anchor out and see if we can hook up on the bottom. Okay, we got the anchor line down. You might have noticed how I've gone and changed, took off my shorts and my shirt and put on my swimsuit. and it makes it a little cooler. And plus, I might get around and go swimming in the water. That's one of the things we always try to do when we come out, especially in warm weather. This water around here is fairly clean. It's not pure by any means, but it's you could, I guess, drink it and it wouldn't hurt you. Wouldn't want to drink it. You can swim in it for sure and not hurt you. They do use some chemicals in it to control weeds on the lake, things like that. And there is some pollution, but not a great deal of pollution. Most of this land around here, the biggest part of the pollution might be from farm runoff, from fertilizer and things like that. But mainly, the lake is pretty clean, pretty pure water. Don't mind getting in it and swimming. For sure, we don't mind eating the fish out of it if you catch them out in the river, in the backwater. Sometimes in some of the little sloughs and whatever, it might be a little stagnant, might avoid that. But out here, it's plenty good. But I'm going to take the camera and go up on the upper deck, on the roof. There's not really anything up there other than a roof area, place to sit, and just kind of show you some about the old boat and why I love the old boat. And there's a ladder. It goes from the deck on the stern up to a little deck. It's up above the lower cabin, and then there's a higher deck up above the front forward cabin. And we keep some loungers and deck chairs up here. Usually have more than this, but I think we lost one off the boat due to some wind. One of the chairs last season, and then some of these are plastic furnitures. One of the best things to keep on an old boat. Pretty durable. I think we had one cracked and lost one that way, so we've got to replace the chairs. Have one there, and then up on the little deck up above there's another little lounger up there.